The immortal John Hancock here, and today I'm going to be discussing the Intellivision Amico. I haven't talked about this enough on my channel, and recently there was a new trailer showing gameplay footage. Now, for people that don't know, the Intellivision Amico is kind of a re-imaging of the classic game console Intellivision from the 70s into modern times. The console's coming out October 10th, 2020, cool date. And it debuted last year at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and since then more information has came out about it. It's going to be a digital download only console with games $3 to $8. All the games are going to be made specifically for the Intellivision Amico and exclusive and family friendly, rated E10 or E. I'm really excited about that. And so there isn't enough family gaming focus content, I think, that's available for families. And I honestly think that this classic gaming console is going to be targeted towards people my age that can provide family entertainment where dads and middle-aged people can share gaming with others. I'm really excited about seeing the development of this console, as well as future announcements for more games that they are working on. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about my connection to Intellivision, as well as showing some of that gameplay footage from the release trailer and giving you my thoughts about that. So sit back, relax, enjoy the video. Now, I wanted to share my connection with Intellivision. I grew up with Atari, Nintendo, and Sega primarily, and was introduced to Intellivision later. It's a classic game console, and I had a good friend that was really into it, and he shared his stories. He used to work at Radio Shack. You could actually order games through catalogs back in the day, and it really got me intrigued about going into the library of Intellivision and finding out all the classic games. And so since then, since the early 90s, I have been collecting Intellivision, and it's a great classic game console, and I'm really excited that they're taking some of these great franchises and adapting them to modern gaming with better graphics. And so here's some of the oddities in my collection over time that I've collected. To me, I really like kind of the late 80s stuff in my game collection, and here's some late release catalogs from Intellivision. That was about the only way you could get Intellivision games in the late 80s. Fall of 1988 catalog. This is a classic game console that I got at PRGE this last year. Got a crazy good deal on it. Intellivision System 3, one of the later models that was released. This is the rarest Intellivision item I have in my collection. It's the Intellivision Basic Cart with its book, and this was actually at a classic gaming expo in the 2000s, and I'm really happy to have that in my collection. Really neat to see that. You're probably wondering what this is, and that is a return. So essentially this person sent off their Intellivision to get repaired from INTV Corporation. They sent it back, included a letter. The same person had a bunch of receipts for various games that they purchased. I really like that. And here is one of my favorite games on the console, Night Stalker. Night Stalker is a timeless classic, and this is one of the later release boxes, and it was a smaller box, the same size, I do believe, as Atari. 2600 games, still sealed, kind of neat to have. And, to me, Intellivision provided kind of a different gaming experience, and I'm really excited to see what Intellivision Amico does. Let's take a look. I really like that they shared what the console looks like. It's got definitely a modern look, but a throwback to the original. The disc controllers there, they looks like they have a touchscreen LCD screen. More info about this on their website. Pretty snazzy looking, and I definitely want to get my hands on this to play it more. So in this trailer, they're definitely advertising the Amico as something of a re-imaging of the classic console. Here they show the different colors. I really like the black. You can get it in red, white, and kind of a throwback to the original color scheme. I thought that was pretty snazzy of them and fantastic that they're offering different colors. Here they're, talking about, simple, affordable, and family friendly. And definitely from what I've seen of the games, that's exactly their target audience is families. I like that all the games are exclusive. Then they show gameplay. Moon Patrol off the get-go. Oh my gosh. Dogfighting game. Could be a couple different things. Night Stalker. I'm going to know some of these games and other games I'm not. And so then they show this. Missile Command. Holy cow, I want to play this. Is this asteroids? I think so. Looks like some form of asteroids. Then it goes back and it shows a vector graphic mode. Awesome. Definitely want to play that. Slot car racing style game here. Is this Armor Attack? Is this something else? And then Astro Smash. Sweet. Really excited to see the Magic games that they also announced that are going to be on the console. Breakout style game here. Don't know what that game is. And then is that Snafu or Tron Light Cycles racing game? And at the end, is that Echo the Dolphin? Who knows? The Intellivision Amico does have my support for many reasons. As a second grade teacher and a father, I'm always looking for opportunities to play video games as a whole family. My family is really into different games. My son really likes to play Minecraft. My wife doesn't really play many games at all, and my daughter's always on the tablet, it seems like. And so I see this gaming console as a way where we can come together and have some casual game fun. It does remind me of a Nintendo Wii a little bit, in a good way, because I think the Nintendo Wii did provide some family gaming entertainment, and this could capture some of that appeal of something where we could all come together and play, have some fun, and call it good. And so I really am intrigued by what the Intellivision Amico has provided. The gameplay footage looks interesting. I want to see more. I definitely want to play one. I want to get the feel of that Bluetooth controller. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a PlayStation or Xbox killer or any of that. What I'm thinking, though, is that this has an opportunity and an option for a family that just wants to casually play some classics, or people my age that remember the Intellivision to relive some timeless classics. I'm really excited that there's Atari games on there, and even more interesting is that it's funny because Intellivision was a rival of Atari back in the day. The other thing that's pretty interesting is that the Intellivision Amico is going to offer exclusive Atari games. I really think that's cool. It was neat to see that in the trailer, and it's kind of funny too because, some people might compare this to the Atari VCS, and it's funny that the Intellivision Amico is providing more gameplay footage than the Atari VCS. And so there's a little irony there that a rival of Atari back in the day is providing exclusive video games, and they look pretty good. So anyways, I want to thank everybody for following me and supporting me on my channel. It is most appreciated. I want to thank Tommy Talrico and the crew at Intellivision Entertainment that are providing this great family console, and I look forward to seeing the further development of it. So I wish the development team, the company, nothing but the best. You have my support. I will be talking about the games once I get my hands on them and sharing some of that information with you when available. Thank you so much to everybody continuing to tune in, and it means the world to me. You folks are awesome. This is the immortal John Hancock. Take care. If you're interested in finding out more information about the Intellivision Amico, go over to IntellivisionEntertainment.com, where you can sign up for additional information when it is released. They have lots of info on the console as well as some info about the games, and I'm really excited about seeing what is to come. Stay tuned.